What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from Angelina Jordan today. Today we're going to be checking out Heal the World, and it's coming to us from our good friend Ligia, so shout out to her. This one is live in LA, the Michael Jackson Heal the World cover. So, let's check it out. I'm sure this is going to be fire. I'm sure it's going to be fire because everything she does is fire.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be part of the first virtual royal visit from Norway to California. Now more than ever, we need cooperation and innovation to find solutions to our common challenges. Thank you.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. In this place, it was brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, and make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Now, I can't remember when this song actually came out. I'm pretty sure I was alive when it came out. But I don't remember it hitting the brain waves like that when it originally came out. But a lot of the things I've seen with it, like, were, I think it was used for some sort of like a couple of different things when Michael Jackson first originally had it and released it. But I don't really remember where I was going with that, but my thought was, like, it looks like whatever is going on with this particular video is something of a similar nature, like I think what the purpose around the first song was. Now, I know Michael Jackson had a few songs out there that had like a lot of specific messaging behind it, I think, if is probably the easiest way to put it. So I don't know why I keep talking about him. I don't know. My mind keeps going to Michael Jackson for some reason. But may he rest in peace. But I am the biggest fan of when female artists cover male vocalists. And I'm not really a huge fan of when people try to cover Michael Jackson, to be honest, because I think that there's a handful of artists out there in the world where it's like, it's just really hard to cover them, because they were such a monumental figure, if that makes any sense. And I think we kind of talked about it a little bit when we did the video where the 10 years in the making, where she was showing tribute to like Elvis. But I think that's one thing that's really great about Angelina Jordan, is like, she is one of the few people that, like, I don't really get those feelings when she does it. Like, she is kind of the person that should do it, where this song isn't reminding me of Michael Jackson, even though I brought him up multiple times and I equated it to the original. This is just one of the few songs that I was actually alive for that she's covered that I can actually talk about a little bit. So I've seen things on it in my life. So, but again, back to Angelina Jordan. She is one of the few people that I think she transcends a lot of the rules that I make in my own brain, of my own preferences, if you will. So I think that's what makes her unique and special. And the fact that, you know, I think that someone said that she was 15 when she did this one. She just always kind of had that same spirit, like, her entire life. So it's just really cool to see her continue, like, no matter what age group we watch a video, she's always kind of the same person. So you never really watch anything change from that. So that's really cool.
If you want to know why, there's love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joy for giving. If we try, shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world, so make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. For you and for me.
It's almost like a given to just say with every cover that she does that it's just going to be a beautiful rendition of the song. I feel like that's one thing that she always typically nails. And the overall messaging of the song for this one, I feel like it's something that, like, you know, I think we all can kind of really get behind. But it's one of those things. It's just like I feel like the messaging of just really the words behind this one is something that I think that a lot of us, you know, the world really just kind of needs to hear right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on in a lot of parts of the world, and for a lot of different reasons. And it might seem like the world is ending at any moment in time, but the world keeps on spinning. And when Michael Jackson put this song out, there people were kind of in the same boat as kind of what I think what I'll kind of keep leaning to is that those feelings haven't changed, even though the world just seems like it's going to end. Time and time again, it feels day after day, it feels like it's going to end. I think it's just important to remember that despite our differences as people, we all are still humans. And I think it's important to try to respect each other as such. And I feel like that's really probably the most important message is we have to be better than the animals. We have to use our hearts. We have to use our consciences. And I think a lot of times we forget that sometimes. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. If you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, it's always room.